Oh, I can. There it is, YouTube. I like the sun in the shot, actually. Was that Tommy James? That was Gary Puckett. That was Gary Puckett in the Union Gap. Okay. No, but I am. Is that smog? That is fog. That is moisture. That is water you're looking at. But it's called a marine layer. I fucking turn into a meteorologist every year. No, it's called a marine layer because that's just mist that comes in off the ocean when there's an onshore flow. God, I hate being a meteorologist. Did you get lost last night? You know what? I don't hate being a meteorologist. I'm kidding. Don't feel bad for asking if it's fog. It is fog, but they don't call it fog here. They call it a marine layer. I have a girlfriend now? No, I wish. Did I say that? I could tell you this. I fucking went to the coffee shop this morning and a homeless lady with a briefcase and a ukulele tried to smack me with it. And I tried to push her away, but I didn't kick her, but I was pushing her away with my leg because I had donuts in my right hand or left hand and a coffee in my right hand. And I saw her when I was pulling in and I came out of the donut shop. She tried to hit me with a ukulele. And if she didn't try and swing on me with that ukulele, I would have sat down, bought her a coffee, and played the ukulele. You know? You see what I'm saying? Melissa says, why? Because I would say 60 to 80% of the homeless people, street people in LA are mentally ill. And so on the very same corner, not even a half a block away from where this happened this morning, 2 mornings ago, that naked homeless guy went onto that property, double-legged the landlord who was like 80 years old, took him down, broke both of his legs, the naked guy, and the landlord pulled a revolver out, shot the guy 3 times. Where's the bot? Oh my God, there's the bot. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. I appreciate it, Aaron. I have removed the bot. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Please always do so. Anyway, what was I saying? Some people know, some people don't. In the wintertime, I will always be hanging around looking at the beautiful city that I live in, high above the crazy homeless people. You know what I'm saying? So listen, it's not every morning you go to get your coffee and donuts, come out of the donut shop and someone's trying to hit you with a ukulele. Also, she had a briefcase. And I started doing lines from the movie Falling Down. Like, what's in the briefcase? What's in the briefcase? Hello, the real one. Lone man. Oh, you were? What's up, Livermore? You want me to smack that? You want me to throw a rock at that bird? Elvira, I could throw a rock at that bird. What's on the bottom? Oh, the tree trunk? We could zoom in. I just like that sun. The city of angels. The city. I can report this. There's that little gray cat was coming to my door about 2 months ago and disappeared, has been back. It lives on my porch. So now I got a cat living on my fucking porch. Little gray cat. He's a sweetheart. And my little Ellie Mae just loves to sit at the screen door and stare at him. I think it's their boyfriend girlfriend now. Hello, Cora. Oh, Cora's got a picture with a little cat on her, like on her shoulder. I'm waiting to take my cat to the veterinarian. I didn't want to ruin this beautiful shot with the police scanner, but why not? Let's do it. Let's see what's going on. That's a marine layer, Papa Bear. The ocean is just to your right. So this all flowed in off the ocean last night. It's burning off right now, of course.
Terminal 70, Roger.
Good morning, Heidi. This is not Angels Point. This is Mulholland Drive. I was gonna go to Angels Point actually for this. Hello, Miguel. Marine layer, yes. It's not smog, it's actual water. That mist you see is water. Triune Kingdom. Did I feed it? Yes, I feed the gray cat. That gray cat eats like a horse. That gray cat comes through for 3 fucking squares a day. I do want to cue the Tom Petty song, but both of my phones are on streaming, so I can't. I would, but
Closure units, ADW in progress, South La Brea and West Pico across. 4 males versus 1 male. Incident 1355, RD 765. Closure unit standby. Standby for additional.
Meanwhile, down in the fog, down there in the city in the fog, this is going on.
53 West Manchester. Pacific units holding non-clear 415 man, RD 1515.
Meanwhile, assault with a deadly weapon's going on all over the city. Down there in the fog.
Closure units, ADW in progress. South La Brea and West Pico across. 4 males versus 1 male. Incident 1355, RD 765. Closure unit standby. Standby for additional.
What's up, Coffee Bean? Do you want to repeat that? No. No, I'm going to find some trouble. Tony might be at trouble.
NRD 162.
I have to take my cat to the vet for a shot of selenium. What's up, Apple? What's up, Bell Blue Papillion? I never know whether to say Bella Blue or Bell Blue. I believe. Bonjour, Monsieur. Bonjour, Monsieur. There goes the tour van. There goes the tourists. Everybody is being way too friendly today. Something's wrong. I think the sun might have exploded. I think we got about 8 minutes to live. Daisy is going. Everybody is waving, giving me peace signs, coming up and talking to me, but so far no women have walked up and asked me to go out to get pizza. I remember when I bought my last girlfriend a ring, and I only paid like $400. Because, it's like, yeah, maybe if you're rich, you can buy like a $10 million diamond ring, but $400 is a lot of money. Do you know how many pizzas I could buy with $400? I don't either, but it's a lot of fucking pizzas. We could get a tattoo of a ring for like, you know what I mean? $80. You know what else occurred to me? Let's talk about it. I know nobody wants to talk about politics. This is not politics, though, I promise. I promise. It's politically related. It's like that third cousin. You don't know if you should be kissing in the closet or not because they're not your first cousin, they're your third cousin. And you're wondering if you're really related to them. It's like that. But let's get to it. What was I talking about? Oh, right. You guys, this government shutdown, right? Let's talk about it. It is political. The government shutdown. 100 each and had 4 girlfriends. That's funny. Let's talk about this government shutdown. I'm not going to mention any political. There's another. Every single car is waving and pointing at me. Just because the view is making people excited, or what's going on? I think I got like a rabbit on my head or something. Anyway, listen. It just occurred to me this morning. It occurred to me. You ready? Clearly, we all know that Democrats blame Republicans, Republicans blame Democrats. Oh, it's a Republican shutdown. Oh, it's a Democratic shutdown. Oh, it's this. First, let's not feed all the poor people. I bet that'll stop it. Nope, that didn't stop it. It's fine. It's like Superman. You know how Superman's enemies know how to get Superman because they know he has a weakness for empathy. So they like attack people and pets and animals, and Superman comes to save him because he can't help himself. So the Republicans essentially said, hey, we're not going to let the poor people eat. And then a judge ordered, the Trump administration to feed the poor people, and he appealed it. He appealed the decision to feed people. So he tried to get the Democrats. Now, the new tactic is we're going to shut down the airports. We're going to shut down the airports. Think about this. Okay, messing with poor people didn't open the government. Let's mess with people who have money. Okay, people who fly all the time. So now, and by the way, I just want to point out in the middle of the story, you can shut down every fucking airplane in the country, and you know what effect that'll have on me? 0, because I don't fly. So shut the fucking airports down. I don't give a shit, number one. Okay, now let's get back to the story. This is what occurred to me. This is all over a negotiation to keep insurance premiums lower and not let those spike or double, right? So what is the conclusion here? This is the conclusion. It's real simple. You know whose fault the government shutdown is? It's the fucking insurance company's fault. It's the fucking fault of the insurance companies. It's the fucking fault of capitalism and corporate greed and fucking insurance companies. And if the insurance companies came out all in a fucking line of 200 people, however many companies there are, and said, you know what? We're going to just keep the premiums low. Open the government. Hello. So what we need to be doing is we need to send a fucking team of Luigis out into the fucking country and let them handle the insurance companies. Because that's where we're at. That's where we're at. It's real fucking simple here. The insurance companies are responsible for this government shutdown. The health insurance companies are to blame, not the Republicans. Well, the Republicans and Democrats are both to blame. Let's just get that out of the way. They're all taking money, it's true. Both sides taking money from those lobbyists. But if we had 10,000 Luigis running around the streets here, we could straighten some shit up real quick. Real fucking quick. All right, that's it. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
1357 RD 397.
Young girl, get out of my mind. It's mind. I keep singing heart. It's not heart. And then this morning I sang, young girl, get out of my life. And I was like, no, not my life. And then I was like, it's mind. The lyric is mind.
Block 6 feet, 240, QB 01.
Vladimir Petrikov, your language is boring. Well, Vladimir, you guys can't even beat up Ukraine. You're a Russian and you're losing to Ukraine. That's the equivalent of being beat up by a girl. What do you think of that, Vladimir? That's the equivalent of being beaten up by a girl. Anyway, I got rid of Vladimir. I just wanted him to hear that. Okay, Vladimir? You guys can't even beat Ukraine up. You can't even beat Ukraine up. Reagan did fix it up. Trickle-down economics. You know how trickle-down economics works? They tell all the poor people it's going to trickle down, and then they hoard it like squirrels in a fucking oak tree. Ow. I mean, think about it. Is it fair that some people just get to be born billionaires and then other people just get to be born to live in the streets under freeways naked? Hello, Cheryl. Good morning. He and Thatcher. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Unfettered capitalism. It's destroying our country. I think there should be a salary cap on our country. And it should be called salary capitalism. This is what I'm introducing in my presidential platform. I am going to implement salary capitalism. It's really clever. It's a salary cap on capitalism. Salary capitalism, it can be renegotiated, as time goes on, but I think we could start now with a $1 billion cap. That means once you make $1 billion, unless you're able to, once you make $1 billion, everything that comes in over $1 billion just goes back into the economy. It circles back into the economy. Okay. And everybody who's getting all butthurt about that, if you're a poor person in my live and you're offended by that, because I know there's no billionaires in my chat unless a couple of my customers are in here, because I do work for 6 billionaires. That's right, 6 of them. I have done work for, and one of them I did this week. But I'm sure they're not watching my live. But you know how it works. If your phone is in a contact with another phone, they actually share your live with that person. But I'm sure billionaires aren't watching TikTok. Anyway, unless you own TikTok and you're a billionaire. All the money you make over $1 billion just recycles back into the economy, okay? We should have a salary cap. It should be salary capitalism. Could you imagine that? And then if you don't like it, then you can just stop. You don't have to stop working hard. Like if you're addicted to working hard and your company's making $300 billion, great. You're going to contribute $299 billion back into our economy and our system. And we can put all that money directly into programs that lock down, shelter, and care for all the mentally ill that are uncontrollably running through this city, unaliving people. How's that? Fresh, I would say that TikTok has no chance. You don't want to ask my view. I think TikTok has zero chance. It's not that they're trying to get rid of it again, Fresh. They got rid of it last year. Ever since Congress overwhelmingly outlawed it, it's against the law to use this app. We're all breaking the law. I mean, technically we're not, because under executive order we are allowed to use it. So that's a technicality right now. But yeah, China has not agreed to the sell. Just because the Trump administration has announced that they sold it, you guys understand that no Chinese government official, outside of a couple of diplomats who were just greasing the ears of some U.S. diplomats, has said anything about agreeing to sell TikTok. The only thing you can be for sure of is that China is using it as leverage in the tariff negotiations. But China's tariff negotiations strategy is simple. They're waiting out Donald Trump. They're waiting out the American president. Do you know how easy it is to wait out an American presidential term? It's a 4-year term. Donald Trump has already eaten up 25% of his term. It's already gone. China did that in a blink of an eye. Xi Jinping is a dictator. 4 years to him, he'll wake up in 3 years, he'll be gone. So he'll keep just pushing the ball down the road. And all they're going to do is say, oh, let's meet in Beijing next year. And oh, let's meet in the U.S. in 27. Oh, we got the Olympics coming up, so let's just meet and we'll do this and the Olympics and all this shit. Trust me. That's right, Lenny. That's right. So is TikTok going to be alive? China's not giving TikTok to us under any circumstances. It's not happening. It's never happening. If somebody wanted to bet me money, I would bet them money. What amount? I would bet $500 cash in an escrow account against anyone that this app will not be sold to Americans.
252nd Street, apartment.
They're not selling TikTok to us. I mean, anyone that thinks they're just going to flippantly sell it to us for any amount of money is out of their mind. And I'm talking about the algorithm and the way it works now, where we can go do some exciting criminal in a lockdown situation, holding someone hostage, and you got 10,000 people in there. The most people I saw in live was last year when they had all the people under the freeway during the fires. And Duran had like 24,000 people watching. I was like, damn, this is crazy. You will never see that. China is not selling shit.
That is a view. What the fuck? Oh my god. Jesus. Try not to disturb later. That makes it worth it, okay?
Hello, Pablo. Hello, Pat.
Spotted.
It's real. You want me to zoom out? They call it the City of Angels. Hello, E. Green. Good morning. This is my view every single day, multiple times a day, Laura Rose. It's not my home I'm sitting on. I'm not sitting on my home. I live in the foothills. But I am a little bit up in the foothills, but we are on the famous Mulholland Drive. Good morning, Christie's ghost. Yeah, Smash. San Diego's a beautiful town, by the way, everybody. If you guys don't know it, San Diego could be even better, actually. Lenny Daisy is going to the vet in less than 2 hours to get her second shot of Silencia, for her arthritis. But I am sad to report that she is not doing well. And the vet won't be there, so I won't be able to ask him. But, like, when I say she's not doing well, I don't know how to explain it, but I think she's going blind finally. But the way she, like, I think she's going blind because, like, she just rolls over on her bowls and shit. And now when she drinks her water, she dips her whole neck into the bowl. She'll drink from on the other side of the bowl and just let her neck soak in the water. I have to groom and dry, like, her neck with a bib and then comb it out and shit. I'm not sure why she's doing that. Even if in a shallow fucking water bowl she's doing that. Thank you, Lenny. It could be her equilibrium, actually. And then, I don't know, she'll knock the water over. My entire house is just basically layered in puppy pads. So I just have puppy pads now, or because she knocks her water over, she knocks her food over. Like if you look at my vacuum cleaner, the whole container is full of cat food because I'm just cleaning up cat food. She could have an ear infection again, but her last ear infection was a year and a half ago, maybe a little over a year ago. And she did have an ear infection, but it makes her eyes wiggle. Her eyes was going da 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 da. But all I'm saying is, when I say she's not doing so well, I mean she's healthy. She beat cancer in May, you guys. She's a trooper. She got cancer, started growing on her paw in March. Her paw swelled up to the size of a golf ball. And by May, June, we were having surgery on her hand to cut her toes off. It was cancer. I did have a biopsy done. She beat it. She recovered. But she also has hyperthyroidism. And the doctor said, he goes, well, she's just going to whittle away. That was his term, like, I don't know, 6 months ago or whatever. He goes, she's going to whittle away. And I go, what do you mean she's going to whittle away? Because most cats with hyperthyroidism are skinny, and they do whittle away. And I go, not my cat, but you guys. Even though she still weighs 20 pounds, she's whittling away, and she's crashing out hard. The last 8 weeks, she's basically, you can almost see the decline daily, is what I'm saying. And it's freaking me the fuck out. And if I played you the noises she made, it's not that she's making noises. She's not suffering. Trust me. I know the difference between suffering and not suffering. She's not suffering. We are listening to the radio.
Domestic violence restraining order violation, 3410 Drew Street. Suspect is outside the location.
The reason I had it down is because they just left, but 2 people were behind me taking pictures. Everybody walks and rides their bikes up here, and I don't want to blow them up with the police scanner when they're trying to enjoy the birds and the view. So I'm turning it up when nobody's next to me.
Male, black, 25 years old, covered in a blanket, possibly has a knife. Code Junction 1407, RD827.
I love how people all over the city have knives, machetes, scissors, weapons. I got that one homeless lady hit me with a ukulele this morning. But it's always a code too. It's always a code too.
1234 RD529.
Hello, Karen. Oops. Nothing going on up here.
9 investigation 611 East Century Boulevard. Incident 1318 RD 1824. Neighbor dispute 9404 South Figueroa Street. Incident 1331 RD 1822. 415 Group Century and Compton. Incident 1391.
Yeah,
RD
ukulele.
1826.
I saw her walking down the road. She had a briefcase and a ukulele. And when I came out of the donut shop, she's swinging her ukulele at me.
825 Roger.
Ow. She tried to hit me with a ukulele. And I hurt my knee trying to put it because I had my coffee.
17 Roger.
And then I thought, I'm going to take her ukulele away. And if it had strings, I probably would have sat there and tried to tune it and maybe play it and calm her down, buy her some coffee. But it was not playable. It's already hot up here, you guys.
Group in RD 2027.
It didn't have strings.
Suspect in RD 2088.
The ukulele did not have strings, and the briefcase wasn't in the best shape. Brown kind of
Avenue, Modern Comments, traditional code 21420, RD 469.
I wanted to hit her with the briefcase like Michael Douglas in the movie Falling Down. Thank you for the Caterpillar Chaos. Kelsey, thank you.
ADW suspect right now appears possibly 390. Refuses to give any further. Is calling animal control. Unknown if there's an animal who's at the location.
Yeah, Daisy's an old lady. Daisy's an old lady. Daisy's an old woman. It's always code 2.
And he went out the back out yesterday. So if you have all units, stand by on after it.
And find a location where you want the additional units to respond.
Uh-oh, hold on. We got a code. So
And went off the back president.
hold on.
89.
Hold on, I gotta swipe out and look for something.
5'6", 110 pounds. That's on a 4.
Might have a situation. The codes. A code 2 is like get to it when you can get to it. A code 3 is an emergency. Respond with lights and sirens in a very fast way, as fast as you can, with lights and sirens. It's an emergency. Code 3 is an emergency. It's a hot shot. Code 4 means they have arrested, like they arrested the guy. Code 6 is they're on the ground investigating. I gotta check the flight path. Uh-oh, they're looking for somebody in Van Nuys. Uh-oh, they're looking for somebody in Van Nuys. I might have to go over there.
7111. Short.
AI, discussing cat's health, comment on pet care. What? They're always looking for me. We need to vote blue so Dem can open up the Epstein file. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's actually right. Hello, unconditional. Nothing's happening. We're just looking. Sometimes we just like to look at a beautiful view and chill out and listen to the birds and assault with deadly weapon calls on the radio all at the same time. I cannot get any information on Richard. All codes are public knowledge. So if you want to look up police codes, it's really, if you Google it, it comes up pretty easily. Ow. I think everybody knows they can Google stuff. It's just nice to have interaction with people. You know? Am I friends with Glizzy? Are I friends with Glizzy? Am I friends with Glizzy? I'm not, actually. I don't know Glizzy. I mean, someday I'm sure I'll have a working relationship with Glizzy. It's just hasn't worked out that way yet. Castillo is. Castillo actually, I'm not going to dox Castillo, but Castillo lives out that way somewhere. How's that? Out there under the fog. See all that marine layer? That's covering the whole city, you guys. And the mountains stop it from coming over into the valley. I am in the Hollywood Hills. Hollywood Nights. Yeah, it's a marine layer. So when the wind is coming in onshore, it's called an onshore flow. So when the ocean, at night, the ocean just gets all kinds of dense, moisture just clouding, just evaporating, whatever you call it. The wind just pushes it right in over the city. That's the basin. So all of that out there is the basin. You can see it. See that layer of fog? If that wasn't there, you would see all the buildings, the little buildings and houses and all that shit, but it's all covered in marine layer. All the way across the whole basin until it can't quite cover up downtown. So there's downtown popping up out of the heavens. And that's Hollywood right here. Bing, bing, bing. Capitol Records, right like there. Hello, Nicole. We're literally right above William H. Macy's house. William H. Macy lives right there. Just literally like 2 houses down is William H. Macy's house, if you're a fan of William H. Macy. I'd love to see him walk by. That'd be fun. That's the only celebrity I know I'm right next to, but pretty much every other house is also a famous person and an actor or some shit. I'm just pointing out the one person I know who lives 2 houses away from where I'm sitting. Is Castillo in here? Castillo, why didn't you go to 85th and Normandy, you son of a bitch? I noticed Castillo didn't go down to 85th and Normandy. I do know Joe. Joe's greatness was on display last night. I think he was down at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Jose. You did not? You did not. Castillo, you did not. I was watching. It was boring, right? The cops are just sitting there eating takeout on the back of their car and shit. Oh, you didn't go live. It was that boring because Street Scene LA was down there. And I was like, this sucks. And they grounded all the helicopters. So it was kind of like, the truth is, man, without the helicopters, those scenes aren't as exciting. It's kind of nice to have the fucking helicopter overhead. You know what I mean? Like a shot in a movie with the lights shooting down and all that shit. It's not as much fun. There was like 2 young people with a weapon or something inside of this apartment. I don't even think they were bringing in the dogs and shit. William H. Macy let Felicity Huffman go to jail? I forgot that story. Is she the one that like grifted with college and shit? Are they the ones who had the kid who went to USC like as a fucking boat specialist or something? And she's never been in a fucking pontoon? Is that the story? Yeah, the college scandal. Well, he didn't let her go to jail. Oh, you mean he made her take the fall? Yeah, it's probably true. But isn't she a famous actress too? I love that her kid went to school as like a boat expert. And she's never been on a raft. You know what I mean? It's so fucking hilarious. I forget the details of the story, but I just remember the kid had never been in a boat. And she was on the boat team. This whole country is a fucking grift, man. This whole country is just a grift. And I'm so fucking tired of it, man. It's a fucking grift, man. She doesn't even know the words to row, row, row your fucking boat. You know what I'm saying? And this bitch was on the goddamn row team. It's disgusting, man. The whole fucking country's a grift. Let's just call it what it is, man. Let's stop fighting left and right. Let's fight up and down and call it what it is. It's a fucking grift, man. Disgusting grift. Oh, she wasn't even popular? Oh, hi, Corey. I've been live a couple times. We had some fun last night for about like a half hour. They just let Castillo right in that fucking scene. Fucking knuckleheads are holding me up at the top. But then I broke in. They can't stop the greatness of me. You guys, I know, Corey, I should have sent you a share. Corey, click on my 3M TV logo, 3FM TV. I think there's a bell, a notification bell. Click on that, Corey. And by the way, they let Castillo in because they knew. No, they don't. That was the Valley. They don't know you in the Valley. Stop it. Oh, you did turn them on? I've been trying to share the live with you. You guys, I have been live like twice, 3 times this week, but it's been short-lived. I was at Shirley Temple's house on fucking, what day was that? Tuesday or Wednesday? I was at Shirley Temple's house live. You guys don't remember that? We were at Shirley Temple's house. November is a very fucking busy month for me. I should be working today, but I'm not. I took the day off because I'm taking my cat to the vet. November is extremely busy for me, but I'll still be going live at least 2 or 3 times a week. The other day, I was at a customer's house working. He's a very famous person, and I'm not going to say his name because I'm pretty sure he knows I'm doing this now. Daisy is getting her second shot of Silencia today, and she got it 1 month ago. She's going to get a shot today of it, and she's struggling. I don't know how to say it. She's not suffering, but she is struggling. And you know, you can see you can see her. You can see her whittling away day by day. She's whittling away, and it's sad. And I don't know, something weird's going on. The way she's soaking her neck in the water. She's not soaking her neck, but she gets her whole fucking neck, and then she knocks her food, and then sometimes she won't eat. I have to buy like 10 brands of food because she won't eat the same food more than one time, and she'll only take a few bites. I got to give her medicine twice a day for her hyperthyroidism. And she has this active, if you know what hyperthyroidism is, you'll know she's struggling. I mean, I don't want to say what it is, but it looks like, I don't know, man. I don't know how long she's going to live, but we're heading into the territory of where she will be uncontrollably. I don't know what's going to happen. I've done the research on how she's supposed to die from hyperthyroidism and old age and all this other shit, and it doesn't look good. I can't let her suffer no matter what. But we're not just going to beat cancer in June and then fucking call it. That's not how it's going down. I'm taking care of her ass. She's well taken care of. I'll be live on YouTube with Daisy in about an hour and a half, driving to the vet. I will go live with her on YouTube in about an hour and a half. No, Tarl, not yet. Tarl, she hasn't entered what I call suffering yet. So I'm not trying to overstate or understate anything. I do know where Charles City, Iowa is. Welcome to the live, Lynn. The fact that you have a pizza next to your name and you're eating pizza means that we should be best friends. Okay, number one. And that you're from Iowa. Those are all very good signs. Lynn loves pizza. Your damn name is Lynn Loves Pizza. Oh my God. Hello, Mindy. Did you change your channel name? I just noticed. No, it's still me. But I am branding my content into 3FM TV, but it's still Tim Pingle and at Tim Pingle on everything. But the little logo will say 3FM TV as 3FM Films has been my brand since I was in film school, and it always has been. We left Iowa after a tornado destroyed our house. We went to LA. I grew up there. Get the fuck out of here. That's great. Thank you for the messages, Mindy. It was quite enlightening. There's probably nobody in this chat besides Mindy and I who know who the Sons of Silence are. You guys know the TV show Sons of Anarchy? I bet you don't know they stole that from a real biker gang called the Sons of Silence. If you know who the Sons of Silence are, raise your hand. Backdoor Kathy. Do you guys know why they call methamphetamine crank in the state of Iowa? Do you guys know that the nickname for methamphetamines in LA is like ice, right? The reason they call it crank in Iowa is because the Sons of Silence, the biker gang, used to hide it in the crank cases of their Harley Davidsons. So that's how they transported it around the state. You want to learn some street shit, you come to me. I will be at the Coliseum on Saturday with the Iowa Hawkeyes. I will be with the Iowa Hawkeyes at the Coliseum. You're looking at the Coliseum in the picture right here to your right. With the Iowa Hawkeyes in 5 days. In 5 days, I will be at the fucking USC Hawkeye game at the Coliseum. And let me tell you something. There is nothing better than fucking a day in LA with 20,000 Iowans. It's so fucking awesome. I did it last year, right? So last year, both your parents were Hawkeyes? Excellent. Excellent, Lynn. Last year I spent a full day in Pasadena with about 20,000
Additional on the 311 woman. This is calling 311 woman. 10864 Laurel Canyon. Suspect is now in the middle of the off-ramp of the 118 West Freeway. Additional on is at 1467.
There's been about 5 people in the middle of the freeway standing there with mental illness this morning, so things are going well in LA. Earthquake now in San Francisco right now? Is it a big earthquake or a chicken feed? Is it a big earthquake or chicken feed? Mindy and I, by the way, Mindy is an Iowan, and Tarl, do I have a Hawkeye jersey? I have a lot of Hawkeye apparel. Will I be wearing Hawkeye apparel to the Coliseum the way I wore it to the Rose Bowl last year? I will not, because I would like to survive the night. I'll probably find a pack of Iowa dudes to hang out with. That way, in case we get into a brawl, we're able to whip some ass. Otherwise, I won't be going solo like that. You guys, when I grew up in Iowa, I was talking to our friend Mindy here from Iowa, and thank you, Shishi. I'm glad you're enjoying the view. You know, when I grew up in Iowa, there were two famous kidnappings. Iowa beat Penn State. Yes, and Corey, you are. My guitar player in Dallas was from Philly, and so the Penn State rivalry is real, and we did beat Penn State, and Penn State should have beat Indiana yesterday. I like that you went to Penn State, Corey. I like that. Big Ten. That's my Big Ten girl. Corey. How's my dog? Mrs. Lady Goodman. How is my dog? Oh, trust me. I was rooting for Penn State. It tore me up yesterday. I had 2 tragic losses back to back. She's mad at you? 4 a.m. Oh, so when I was growing up in Iowa, I had a paper route. You guys, a paper route, and I got to check out a YouTube though. You guys, if you're in YouTube, I'm over on TikTok, so come on.